What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news and injury update video, and also we will have a brand new information regarding the Jude Bellingham transfer because Marca on their front page, Marca is one of the biggest Spanish newspapers, they are one of the mouthpieces of Real Madrid in Spain, and they put up a huge headline that Liverpool are going all in on Jude Bellingham and the deal is now more complicated for Real Madrid. So we will have all the details of that in this video. And also Liverpool are set to put a few players on the transfer list in the January transfer window. Among those are Naby Keita and Oxlade. So more on that later. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. So Marca's headline is that Liverpool are going all in for Jude Bellingham, who is valued at around £120 million by Borussia Dortmund. And the rough translation suggests that it will complicate matters for Real Madrid and that the former outfit will do everything in their power to sign the midfielder. So this is a really encouraging news for Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool have been heavily linked with Jude Bellingham, and I already made a video yesterday that Liverpool are in pole position because we have a very good relationship with Jude Bellingham's camp. Jude Bellingham's father and his family have already visited the Oxlade training center at Liverpool like 2 years ago. So Jude Bellingham already has a close relationship with some of the Liverpool hierarchy, and also Jurgen Klopp of course has still some very good friends working at Borussia Dortmund because he was there for 7 years. And I think if Liverpool are in a good position in the summer, then there is no reason why Jude Bellingham wouldn't want to go to Liverpool, because yeah, if you go to Real Madrid or Man City, you are just one of the players. But if you go to Liverpool, you could be the superstar of the team. You could be the next, like Steven Gerrard, the next captain of Liverpool, the next leader of Liverpool, the next legend of Liverpool, and they will build statues for you if you stay at Liverpool for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And if you bring the club success, Liverpool fans will absolutely adore you. And this is a very special club, and Jude Bellingham knows it because he has been talking with Chamberlain, with Curtis Jones, with Jordan Henderson, with all the English players who are already at Liverpool. And it's interesting that even Real Madrid seems to fear the involvement of Liverpool in the negotiations. They certainly should if our owners are indeed serious about doing everything to get Jude Bellingham in the summer transfer window, assuming that we can match our opponents financially. That's a big if, but if Liverpool could match or come in the range, close to the range that what Real Madrid are offering in terms of transfer fee and wages, then we arguably have a very strong chance of convincing Bellingham that Liverpool is the best place for his development, as I said, because he has huge trajectory at Liverpool. At Real Madrid, as I said, he will be just one of the many big players, and he might not be even the biggest star in the Real Madrid team. Right now, I think Mo Salah is the biggest star at Liverpool, but in 5 years, when Salah is gone, Jude Bellingham could be the next really big star at Liverpool. And also, Jude Bellingham must know from the players in the England camp who also play at Liverpool how Jurgen Klopp works, what kind of manager he is, what is the environment at Liverpool FC, what a brilliant environment it is to grow and develop for a young player. Look at Harvey Elliott, look at how much he has grown. Look at Trent Alexander-Arnold, I think he's the best example. He came through the youth academy, he went into the starting 11 one day and he never looked back. He has been growing and developing and maturing and improving, and basically every single player at Liverpool signed has improved, maybe apart from Loris Karius. So all the other players have really improved at Liverpool, and I think for a young player like Jude Bellingham, he must see Jurgen Klopp as a potential father figure who could guide his career to the very top of English, European and world football. The big question is how good of a tournament will England have, because if England have an amazing World Cup. It's a big if, we don't know yet, but if England has an amazing World Cup and Bellingham starts most of the games, then his price might go so far high up that Liverpool might not be able to afford him. So we have to still say that and talk about that. And Jurgen Klopp can point to Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Sadio Mane. They became world-class players at Liverpool. You could argue that right now Bellingham is not world-class, but on the verge of becoming world-class. Look at Virgil van Dijk. Since he signed for Liverpool, he has been the best centre-back in the Premier League for like 3 or 4 years. This season, of course, he's not as good as he was previously, but he is getting back to his best. And Jurgen Klopp basically guided a lot of these players who were very, very good, if not world-class players, to a world-class level. And Jude Bellingham could be tempted by that fact alone as well. Tottenham also said that Heung-min Son has undergone surgery on his eye injury that he suffered, so he could even miss the World Cup. He is definitely missing the Tottenham-Liverpool game on Sunday. I wish him a speedy recovery because Heung-min Son is a really, really good player, and we don't want the biggest players to miss these games. But that's the fact that he's undergone surgery, so I think there is no chance for him to play for Tottenham before the World Cup, certainly not in this game, unless a miraculous recovery happens, but I don't think that will happen. And I think it's really, really bad that the World Cup is so soon after the Premier League or La Liga or Bundesliga fixtures stop, because if one of the players get injured in the last game or the second to last game, he might miss the World Cup, and that could be devastating. Usually before a World Cup you have a 1 month break, so if you pick up some injuries at the end of the season, you have time to recover if it's not a very serious injury. But with this World Cup, which is an absolute farce that it is held in winter, because the people who voted for it voted for a summer World Cup, so there should have been a re-voting process. But we know that money talks, and Qatar paid a lot of money to FIFA officials to get this World Cup hosted. And I really hope that it will be an amazing World Cup, and the organization and everything will be amazing, and no fans will suffer discrimination at the World Cup. But it's still the timing of it, that it's in the middle of the season, it's a big concern as well. It's a shame that already there are some players like Paul Pogba, for example, Heung-min Son, who are big players who won't be able to play at the World Cup. I mean, Heung-min Son is still not certain because Antonio Conte still hasn't said explicitly that Heung-min Son will miss the World Cup, but it's certainly there is a chance that he will miss the World Cup. And some English newspapers are claiming that Liverpool are set to put a handful of players in the transfer shop window, in the January transfer window. Oxlade and Naby Keita are 2 players that Liverpool are thinking about selling in the January window, especially because their contracts run out in the summer, and they are both right now injured, and they hardly featured this season. So I think it makes sense to try and offload them while Liverpool could still get some funds in from their sale, and also we could get their wage bill, their wages off the wage bill, so that Liverpool could gather more and more money to really go hard on the Jude Bellingham transfer. And Curtis Jones also spoke out about his position, and he said, of course, anytime I play, I'm enjoying it, no matter what position. I was out for 10 weeks, and now I'm back playing, happy days. I will play anywhere. I'm one of those players. Say somebody had picked up a knock, and I had to fill in at the back, then I would play there, and I wouldn't complain. Since my academy days, I've always been an attacking kid. I've always said that I like to score goals, I like to create. The role has changed a bit, but today I was back out there on the left in a position that I love and that I've played a lot. It was good, it was a good game, it was a tough game against a great team, but importantly we got the job done. 100%. The clean sheet is a very positive thing. Any game that we play, it's always good to keep a clean sheet, especially against a team like Napoli who are flying. They're scoring goals. They have been unbeaten since like April. They are winning games. We kept them out of our goal. The boys scored as well, so it was a good night. And I wish Curtis Jones all the best. I think an attacking position suits him more than maybe a box-to-box midfielder where he has to defend it as well. The one thing that I would advise Curtis Jones is try to pass the ball a little bit quicker. Sometimes it takes too many extra touches and the great pass option is gone. But with practice and with a little bit of quicker thinking, that will happen as well. And thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day. See you later.